It's definitely time to give James Harden that credit that he deserves, as he's looked great all season long, as he's averaging 22.3 points per game, 7.2 rebounds per game, and 8.9 assists per game. Harden dropped 43 points, dished out 7 assists, and grabbed 3 steals against the Washington Wizards on the 27th. Then 2 nights ago against the Denver Nuggets, we got another vintage James Harden game. Harden dropped 39 points, grabbed 9 rebounds, and dished out 11 assists. Everybody has been loving the Beard's play here recently. Jeff Teague on his podcast stated that James Harden is the 3rd best 2-guard ever, ahead of Dwyane Wade, man.
PG, and he got James Harden right now.
Yeah, respect James.
It could be the 2000.
You definitely the second. You the 3rd best 2-guard of all time in my book. Don't worry about it.
Oh damn, here we go.
How old is he? 36.
Yep.
Go. Let's just do it. Go see what D-Wade was doing at 35.
And I'm not gonna lie, me as a real NBA fan, I disagree on that. Like, Dwyane Wade got some meaningful chips under his belt. And we've seen Dwyane Wade do a lot of great things in this league. Obviously, obviously he's not second on the 3-point list like James Harden. But like I said, Dwyane Wade got a lot of stuff under his belt, like, you know, championships that we can't ignore. I feel like Dwyane Wade still is that number 3 two guard, but that shows how much, you know, how much influence on the game and how much people love James Harden. Like I said, James Harden to me is the player that he made everybody want to just be an ISO player. He made everybody want to draw fouls. He changed the game along with Steph. You know what I'm saying? So in that regard, he does have a lot of impact on the game, and I see why some people could think why James Harden could be the number 3rd, you know, 2-guard ever. But I feel like he at least need one meaningful title, you know, to at least put under his belt to say, hey, he's better than Dwyane Wade. It's real close though. I feel like that's a good debate, but I got Dwyane Wade over James Harden still, you know, overall time. But James Harden definitely is 4 behind Dwyane Wade, in my opinion. Another thing James Harden has done this season is just getting his teammates involved in the offense and making them better. We see this with big man Zubac as he's playing his best basketball of his career. He's averaging a career high 15.3 points per game and a career high 12.4 rebounds per game. So you're talking about James Harden has been literally unlocking Ivica Zubac. Like, just like how he used to play with Clint Capella in the Houston Rockets days, he's playing just like that with Ivica Zubac, running that pick and roll, throwing them lobs. And, you know what I'm saying, when James Harden first got there, I seen footage of him and Zubac working together in the gym right away. James Harden wanted to get that pick and roll down packed. We know James Harden loved to run that pick and roll, throw the lob, or he gets a layup every time off of it. I love to see Zubac playing this well, and it's definitely because of James Harden's help. And even though Norman Powell has missed some time this season, he's also played very well in the 16 games he has played in. He's averaged 23.6 points per game, and he's shooting a hot 49.6% from the 3. So you talking about Norman Powell also stepping up this season. Another reason why these players has been able to step up is because we all know that Paul George left to Philly in the offseason for nothing. So a lot of these players, you know, got the opportunity. You know what I'm saying? I believe Norman Powell had said something earlier this season saying it's like subtraction and addition or something like that, saying basically PG leaving is just going to give us more of an opportunity. And you can see that he's flourishing in it. You know what I'm saying? We can see that Norman Powell has been waiting for this opportunity. When we got guys like this stepping up too, it only makes your team better. And this team has been performing very well. Like, the Clippers have been performing well as a team. The Clippers has been holding their own without their best player, Kawhi Leonard, as he's out with an injury. And they have won 7 of their last 9 games, just proving how much of a leader James Harden can be when Kawhi is out. You know what I'm saying? James Harden could be the best player on the team and lead the young guys in the right direction. He's getting them involved, like I said. He's just looking like that leader. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not going to lie, bro. He's looking like prime James Harden again. He's ISOing. I think in a Washington game, he had like 17 points in the first quarter. Like, that just shows you how aggressive James Harden has been this season. He's shooting a lot of shots. We all know how much of a facilitator he is. But I just think him being a leader on this team is just so great, because he can honestly just be on this team and just trying to get his 30 points per game. I'm pretty sure James Harden can still do that. He could probably still just average 30 points per game and not get his teammates involved and just not care about winning. But you can see him, James Harden, he really cares about winning. He's getting his young guys involved. He's trying to make them better. And like I said, he's also having these vintage performances because he's being aggressive as an individual player too. He's still got the ISO game in him. He can still get to the rack. And I think one of the more like eye-popping thing to me is just his rebounding ability. James Harden has always been a good rebounder in his career. And the fact that he's averaging 7 rebounds per game also, it just shows he's doing everything for this Clippers team right now. And Tyronn Lue is a great coach. So that also, you know, shows why the Clippers are playing so well. But I just think the Clippers got to figure out what they got to do going forward. Because when I was seeing Gilbert Arenas' podcast, he said basically he was suggesting that the Clippers trade Kawhi.
I'm saying you don't bring him back.
He plays in, let's say he comes back, plays in January, and he's showing signs.
February, March.
Do you trade him?
Is he tradable?
He's not tradable.
If he's showing any type of...
I don't think nobody's taking that chance.
You know that you talk about goods and services. You like, I'm not buying that if it don't look like
Remember, there's always a dummy that's willing to buy something.
I don't think trading Kawhi is really possible right now, just because his injury history. I don't think he has any value out there. But Gilbert Arenas said that, you know, anybody should just bite at it. You know, he said something about the Pistons. That's not realistic. And he said another team that just wasn't realistic. I just can't see the Clippers getting any trade for Kawhi Leonard this season, specifically. And they're just getting so old. I think at this point in their careers, Kawhi Leonard and James Harden might just stay put and do their best they can in LA, man. They both from LA. I'm pretty sure they want to stay there. But the Kawhi Leonard experiment just hasn't worked with the Clippers. And I wouldn't be surprised if the Clippers would like to, you know, shop him or whatnot. But I just don't see a realistic trade for Kawhi Leonard at this point. And yeah, man, I think they should keep it going forward. It just, when does Kawhi come back? That's the main question. When does Kawhi come back? And how good does he make them when he get back? I think when Kawhi Leonard get back, you definitely need Kawhi Leonard back. That's an all NBA talent. He's definitely the best player on his team. He's going to bring back that defensive power. Like, obviously his defense is not what it used to be, but he still got that elite defense. And Kawhi, I feel like when Kawhi Leonard is healthy, like I said, he's a top player in this league. He could have a random Toronto year. You never know. He might just come back and turn up, get another ring. So it would be nice to see that. I don't think that's going to happen. But hopefully Kawhi Leonard can come back. I'm thinking they, you know, hopefully maybe right after the new year or something like that, they look and see if they can bring him back. Because they need to just take their time with Kawhi Leonard. Take their time with Kawhi Leonard so that when he come back, he's back. 'Cause I'm so tired of seeing Kawhi Leonard in and out. He was on Team USA, but he ended up getting injured, and then he got replaced by Derek White. So I was disappointed as a Kawhi fan. I'm like, dang, Kawhi, I thought he was going to be on Team USA, and I thought he was healthy, but something else, I guess something happened during Team USA. Now he's out for a long time. He hasn't even played this season. I don't know, I feel for you Clippers fans, but I think James Harden single-handedly has been just carrying the Clippers by himself. Steve Ballmer got a lot to thank James Harden for, because we all know that Steve Ballmer built the new Clippers stadium. He spent all that money on that new stadium, which is probably the best stadium in the league now. But James Harden has been helping him pack out that arena. You know what I'm saying? James Harden has been putting out some shows in that arena, man. And Steve Ballmer got a lot to owe to James Harden. And James Harden has been doing the job of a leader. You know what I'm saying? So you guys let me know down below in the comments how you feel about James Harden play recently. I love it. I love to see these vintage James Harden performances. It's really reminding me of the Houston Rocket days when he just get the ball at the top of the key and he runs the show. We all know that James Harden is the best when he's like running the system. Like James Harden literally said it himself. He's not a system player, but he is the system. When James Harden is running the offense, it looks great like this, y'all. So you guys let me know down below in the comments how you feel about James Harden's recent play and how you feel about today's video. If you guys enjoyed today's video, can you do me a big favor and smash that like button? And can you also subscribe to the channel? It's completely free. It's about 98% of my watch time is coming from non-subscribed viewers. So if you guys could subscribe, that would be great. I'll see you in the next video. You dig?